Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
And he buries it. George takes aim at Steph Curry. To Leonard. Draymond Green sends it away.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
Curry buries it on the catch and shoot.
I mean, does he have eyes in the back of his head or what? I get paid money to watch and study this game daily. Even I didn't see that angle.
Gets it in the left corner. Leonard to George. Nothing going here on that drive. Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. 2 for 3 now here in the first.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
Add 2 points to the board.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Russell throws it up, throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, that's a strong connection.
And it's always about the play before the play. Look how the eyesight was able to connect between two players. We call that an eyesight contract, because when you have a contract that's signed, sealed, and then delivered like that, that's how great plays are made.
And Paul George good on the quick release there.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Curry. Well, this could be a sign of things to come. He's 3 of 4 from downtown to start the game.
And a dangerous thing for the defensive team, he has fresh legs. That was great lift on that jump shot.
Leonard. Oh, that's how it's done.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Layup goes down. Well done.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
To Leonard. Down low, George. Strong finish for Paul George. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
Now the Warriors gonna call a timeout as they'll make sure they're aligned here in a 2-point basketball game. Coach is gonna shift gears and adjust his matchups. Here's Curry with it up top. Lead is 2. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Leonard to Paul George. Paul George, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
You see, the great playmakers see the shot before it ever happens. They recognized how they were being guarded on the previous set, and then they make the necessary adjustments.
Passed it off. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Dives for it. Not afraid to mix it up. On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Kawhi Leonard, defended by Steph Curry, and stuffs it home. Jay, this is getting scary fast.
If you're the defense, you have to deny him the ball. Maybe throw a box and one. Maybe throw a zone. Maybe even throw the kitchen sink, because he's putting on a show in the first quarter.
The hot shooting continues. He's got 12 in the first quarter, including that trifecta.
And Ed, did you see how quick his release was? There was no wasted motion from the waist up.
Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Paul George, that's now 4. He hasn't missed.
Yeah, I've been in this situation before. Just raise your hand. We got to switch.
To Thompson.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Nice pass to get things going.
The assist from number 2, Kawhi Leonard.
Bad pass there. Clippers have it. We're through one at Staples Center with the Clippers on top. Jay and I back with more after this. You're watching the NBA on EA Sports. About to start the second quarter. Both teams very productive offensively at the outset.
Well, the offense is hitting on all cylinders. Great ball movement, great shooting, great passing. But my goodness, has the defense been horrific. Can we do something about that, please, in the second quarter?
Livingston goes to the right side. Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. He's 2 for 2 now.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
To Beverly. And a whistle.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Steve Kerr making some changes to his lineup.
Golden State. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
Paul George. Active fans to stay with it. We'll get a jump. They're set to jump it up to see who gets possession. Williams. They'll get it down to Leonard. To Beverly. Here's Leonard for 2. Deep 2 there. Won't go.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
The assist from number 23, Louis Williams.
Curry. He continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
The assist from number 21, Patrick Beverly.
Curry to Thompson. Here's a chance from long range, and he can't get it to go down. It's no good. He cruises in for 2. Too easy.
When the ball is in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
And the Clippers have the rebound. Leonard. Great feed, sets it up. Cauley-Stein powers it through.
You know, Ed, the effort is what concerns me the most. Effort is replenishable. If you're tired, raise your hand, check yourself out. Get somebody who actually wants to get back in transition and play some defense. That will help your team win the game, not you just staying in the game to be better on offense.
Clippers have the basketball. George. Green always looking for the steal. To Beverly. Leonard to George. Had a good look there, but it's no good. Thompson. Yes, Klay Thompson. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
Well, they're shooting the ball at an amazing clip, and when they shoot the ball this well, they're essentially unguardable. And Ed, let me tell you what that does for the team. It eventually opens up space to put the ball down on the ground and get to the rim. That's how critical the three-point shot is.
George, it's good for 3.
Defense, do the math. You force them to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Thompson to bring it into the front court. They're down 3. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Come on, let's dig in. Let's really build this lead.
Knocked loose. That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. It stays with Golden State. Curry. Message received. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
To Curry. Fires the three, and Stephen Curry. We say it time and time again. Not much the defense could have done there. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, splash is enough for him to exploit.
They're going to make some changes with some Luke personnel on the floor. Leonard, he continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Curry, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. Whoa, what a finish.
And if you're on defense on that last possession, no need to look over to the coach's bench, hold up your arms, wonder what did you do. Everybody got back, everybody communicated, everybody pointed. It was just better offense than it was defense.
To Curry, goes to the left side. Thompson, not getting the bounce.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Beverly into the front court. 4 points the differential as we come up on halftime. Leaving no doubt, slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Drains it.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Just inside the arc, at the buzzer. So the difference, 3 points as we've reached the break. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Russell into the front court. His guys down 3. George, they have to keep him in their grasp.
And they're relentless with these long shots. It just seems like their spacing is perfect, and they come down, they know exactly where they want to be, and they're shooting the ball without hesitation.
The hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Great look and vision to Paul George. Over to the right side. George. Thompson. No good. That's great defense. Kawhi Leonard matched up with the 2-time MVP. No good. Curry trying for a 30-point night, but it's no good. To Leonard. Oh, highlight moves. Tough to do with the defender all over you. George. Tough matchup with Draymond Green. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Curry. Textbook defense. Paul George. Willie Cauley-Stein able to recover with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
George. Five on the shot clock. Paul George to Leonard.
Here we go. I got him.
Ah, that's a 24-second violation.
Come on, it's important.
For Los Angeles.
Russell with it up top. Down 3. Thompson to Green. Yes, Klay Thompson. 4 out of 7.
Here's a tip for your defense. You can't give him that much space. You have to push up into his personal space and make him play the majority of the possessions with his back to the basket. Because if you allow him to open up, there's no stopping him.
Leonard. To Beverly. Deep left corner. George buries it on the catch and shoot.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Thompson. He's got it for 3. To George. Lets it fly from long range. How's this for a hot start? He's 5 of 5 from three-point range.
And I get mesmerized every time I watch him shoot. Great release, up and down, comes down in the same spot every time.
He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
Leonard to Paul George.
Got him. Here we go.
Leonard. That's off the side of the rim, short.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Kawhi Leonard, guarded by Klay Thompson. 4-3. Buries the trifecta.
And this squad just continues to light it up from long range. One of the things I learned about teams like this, teams that fall in love with a three-point shot, as quickly as they built the lead, is as quickly as they can lose it if they're over-reliant on the three-point shot.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Leonard to George. Beyond the arc for 3. He has had the hot hand tonight. He's now 6 for 6 from beyond the arc.
And I say keep feeding him the ball. If he's not going to miss, let's make sure our offense centers around him.
Curry to Thompson. Fires the 3. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Time to shuffle things up. Leonard to Paul George. Leonard to George. Going to launch beyond the arc. Jay, when was the last time you saw something like this? He's 7 of 7 from 3.
The only time I can remember 2011 at Rucker Park, KD dropped 66, but this is getting close.
Curry. 10 threes for him now in the game, Jay. Just astonishing.
And I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's only happened 30-something times since the three-point line went into effect in 1979. Goes to show you how big of a night he's having.
How old were you back then?
I wasn't that born yet, my friend.
Boom, baby. That's the end of the third quarter. The Clippers have the lead. The Clippers with the basketball as we begin the fourth quarter, and they'll be looking to finish strong.
And when you play stingy defense on one end, the other end takes care of itself.
George. To Leonard. They get it to George. Down low. Strong finish for Paul George.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Patrick Beverly rejects it.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
To Curry. For three. Buries it.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
Williams to Leonard. And counted at the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. And a whistle.
Welcome to New Age basketball. You blow on me, that's a foul.
That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 1.
George. And apparently, he is human. His first miss from deep. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
That right there, Jay, his 8th three of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
Curry shakes free and hits.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
To Leonard. Beverly. Leonard buries the three. He's too good to leave that open.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a three is like shooting a layup.
Curry. Oh, whistle.
A simple touch foul.
The opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Curry gets it in the left corner. Thompson. Smothering D.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
To Williams. Lou Williams. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you give up a little bit of yourself and you make your teammate look great, that's the difference between winning and losing. So when you see these guys smiling, when you see them giving each other high fives, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Williams to Beverly. Trying to cash in. Open look, and he buries it. Defense has to wake up.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
To Williams. Willie Cauley-Stein with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Green to Russell. Goes to the right side. Thompson. Not that time. He missed it.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Thompson. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Timeout called here by the Clippers. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining. Substitution being made in this one. Draymond Green swats it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
It's LA Clippers ball. Paul George.
Oh, yeah, it's me and you. Me and you.
Warriors have it. Thompson. Can't get the bounce.
That's me. Come on, boy.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by Draymond Green. George. Scores from the post.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
Curry to bring it up. His guy's down 11. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Thompson. Not easy.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Beverly into the front court. It's an 8-point lead. To Leonard. Hustle pays off. They've got the possession. Oh, emphatic slam.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Russell. Thompson. Oh, if you're a fan, you love the will and the want. It's the Clippers with the possession now. Oh, a whistle.
That's just a blatant foul. Maybe he's trying to make a statement.
That's his second personal foul. Team foul number 2, Golden State Warriors.
George, he buries it.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing...
Oh, Draymond with the putback slam. Just enough of a head fake to help on that one. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say...